This segment's being sponsored by the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency. Join us in preserving and protecting Tennessee's wildlife. All right, guys, this segment's being sponsored by Taylor's Archery. They're over at 100 East Lauderdale Street in Tullahoma, Tennessee. Y'all can give Tracy Taylor a call at 931-563-7706. Let him take care of all your archery needs, and be sure to check in with him about the kids and archery programs, because he does so much for them. And if you got a child interested, get with Taylor's, and they will get you pointed in the right direction.
And we're coming up to a new year, so
we are. You know, everything's getting kicked off new, and yep. You know, a lot of kids are in these archery programs now.
It's up and coming. You know, it's up and coming.
I was big in it when I was in high school, but we didn't have it in school.
Rowdy Bob drove you everywhere.
Yeah, they had to drive me all over the place.
That's right.
I promise you, they're watching right now going, yep, we sure did.
Yep.
Well, I tell you what, guys, we got a couple calls in here, and I'm going to go ahead and grab one. Hello.
Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Mike Adams, how you doing, buddy?
Same to you, Mike.
Hey, I'm doing great. Probably eating too much, and you know, I had to spend one day during deer season with my wife. That is mandatory.
And so Thanksgiving is the giving day every year, huh?
It is the giving day. That's the day. That's the day. You guys having a great show. I hope you're having a great deer season. It looks like we kicked off pretty good for muzzle loader and rifle this year in Tennessee.
Man, I think the numbers are looking good, Mike. Everything's looking real good. And on our end, you know, it's been good. I know, especially for Dayton, and I have not got one yet. He hasn't either, but his boys done tagged out on two nice bucks, and my boy got his first buck the other day. You know, so it has been a great season for sure.
That's a pretty nice little buck, and following O'Neill, and he's turned out to be a sharpshooter. He's going to have to teach me how to shoot it, you know?
Oh, Eagle Eye, I'm telling you, he has. He's really got the bug.
Well, what do you guys think? In West Tennessee, where I am, it looked like the cold front hit just about good at the right time for both muzzle loader. We had a little warm, and then turned cold again for a rifle. But I'm a little concerned. Tomorrow's supposed to warm up. Well, even today, you know, it's been warm all day, and it's supposed to rain late tonight and then through the weekend. Is that going to mess these deer up?
Yeah, I tell you what, Mike, the way that they've been, of course, I keep into the fact that it no matter whether it's 70 degrees and sunny or raining or cold and snowing, no matter what, it's November. So no matter, you know, they're going to move to a certain degree regardless. Now, you will see more early morning, late evening type movement when you get these warm fronts and things. But what I think with rain, and you've heard me say this a lot over the years, anybody that's asked me about deer hunting has, but a rain front in the month of November or the month of December, in my opinion, is probably the #1 top best conditions to hunt mature deer, especially.
Deer.
Agreed.
The rain,
for some reason, mature bucks, to me, again, I'm speaking especially with mature deer move in general in the rain, but they tend to be more comfortable moving during a rain event. I think that it's probably several factors, scent maybe being one of them, and the fact that they don't deal with a lot of human presence and things like that when it's raining. You don't see, they're not seeing farmers, they're not seeing
I can slip in a whole lot easier when it's raining too.
It's a lot quieter. It is.
I'm a lot quieter. I surely am. Yeah, we got this warm front coming through here now on Thanksgiving and for a few days, and then from what I understand, looking at it's supposed to be cooling down again, and I know everybody said, "Oh, the rut's out here, it's over, it's gone." I think the rut's just getting started good.
Man, if I could just get $1 for every time somebody asked me if the rut was over in the last week. But you know,
you can take me to Kansas hunting big deer.
We could go down there where the giants are. But the deal is, it's such a trickle, especially in the state of Tennessee. We don't have, it's not defined, you know, like it is in, let's say, in Illinois or Texas or something like that. It's not nearly as strictly defined, and so it trickles. And Dayton had the best metaphor so far any of us come up with it for, but it's like opening a window. You know, and at some point it's going to be all the way open, but, you know, there's a lot of time as you're slowly opening it, you know, that it's going on. And eventually it'll peak out and slowly close.
I noticed a long time ago when the weather changes and it's raining or snowing or hot or cold, I still go to the grocery store.
Yeah, you still got to eat it.
I still come home and go to bed at night, and they do too.
Yeah, it don't matter what happens, they're going to get out and eat, aren't they?
Yep, they're going to do it. They're going to do it.
You know, if you're going
guys, I know it's Thanksgiving and we got a big show and you got other callers, but I just wanted to tell you, we've all had a blessed year. I'm
Absolutely.
thankful that God allowed me to have some extra days.
I tell
Right.
you, Mike, you've had a heck of a year this year, health-wise and all that. It's good to be sitting here talking to you.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Amen, Mike.
I'm tickled to
Yeah.
death with it. But I will tell you something I'm thankful for that a lot of people don't think about. I think about and I'm thankful to God for the veterans, for these moms and dads, grandparents, uncles, aunts, brothers and sisters that are taking these kids out to the outdoors.
Absolutely.
Because I have seen a lot of kids killing deer this year. Both of your boys have.
Yeah.
And I know Neela's a little younger than Deacon, but I tell you what, I'm getting a kick out of seeing all these young ones, and I really appreciate all those parents and grandparents, like I say, taking those kids out to God's outdoors, man.
It
right.
is. Makes
You
such
gotta
a
keep that
difference,
up.
Mike. And these programs like we talked about, the archery programs, the Bass
Yeah.
Nation. Now, look how many kids we've seen just throughout this year alone on those bass boats
Yeah.
heading out to these tournaments. Deacon being
That's
one
right.
of them.
300, 270 boats.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, when you're talking
Yep,
400 and
yep.
500 anglers at a time, and the
And
deal
how many of
is,
those kids are not football players or
That's
not
right.
baseball players?
that's right.
They
Some
don't
of
get
them
involved
are,
with
and some of them
livestock. They
aren't.
don't have the opportunity for that. But you know what? They can go fish, and man,
right.
it's certainly changed some of their outlooks. Some of them are going to college that weren't probably going to go to college.
Right.
That's a fact.
Definitely.
A lot of them are going to great colleges, and it's all through fishing. I mean,
Gosh, yeah.
it's such an amazing
Yep,
program, you know. It really is.
Yeah, old Bank Shaw was down here cleaning my lake out in Alabama the other day.
He's
I noticed he
good
had
at
some
that.
big smallmouth coming off Wilson. I'm gonna have a little talk with him when I get back to Alabama.
They're biting, I'm sure.
They are.
But guys, I'll let you go. Happy Thanksgiving, to you
Thanksgiving,
and your
Mike.
families. And to our viewers, we appreciate our viewers, of course, too.
Definitely,
No
absolutely.
doubt about
But,
it. We look forward to seeing
but
some more from you.
Well, we'll try to get you some more pictures and get you some video. We got some good deer rolling around, so look for us. We'll be there. You guys have a rest of the great Thanksgiving weekend, and don't eat too much, Dayton. You'll need a bigger net, buddy.
That's right.
Well,
Happy Thanksgiving, Mike.
Happy Thanksgiving,
guys.
buddy.
Thank you for calling.
Hey, thank you much. Bye.
All right. We had another caller, and we've lost it. That's all right. We'll move along. Tim, if you want to call back, give us a call back. Guys, you know, again, like Mike said, just so much this
thankful
past
for.
year,
Yeah.
you know, to be thankful for. It's been, JR, you've had some health issues. It hadn't been no cakewalk for you the last little bit either.
No, and it's still not over with yet. I've got to return December the 15th for another rotor-rooting. And
Yeah, rotor-rooter.
rotor-rooter. And, but, you know, several things in my life that I'm most grateful for is that God has given me the opportunity to reach out and help, like with Hope Outdoors.
Yeah,
Right.
So
Definitely.
many different things that,
And,
that
and
you're
so
involved
many different venues that I have been afforded the opportunity to be with. My two grandchildren, who are
in.
the
They're about
apples
everywhere you go.
of my eye,
Right behind Granddaddy.
right behind me, and I love them to death. And you know, I just thank God for all the opportunities that He's given me, and that, you know, I'm not the best of health, but He's given me a life.
You still down
You
there
know,
kicking
so
with us, ain't you?
I'm still
right.
here.
We're glad
still
to have
kicking.
you, JR.
Absolutely.
Well, guys, I tell you what, we're going to jump over right now and do this week's tip of the week. This week's tip of the week's being sponsored by our buddies over at Cryolite Realtors, West Stone. Y'all can give them a call, 615-289-9551. Y'all can find them over at 1432 West Main Street in Lebanon, Tennessee, or just stop by there and see Wes.
go
He'll
in there
talk
and
to
say
you
hi.
about a little deer hunting, you know, a little fishing, or whatever you want to
He's
talk
a fine
about.
guy.
Little property.
Well, JR, what kind of tip you got for us
Well, I got a
tonight?
couple. You know, there was a question that was asked on one of the Facebook pages about what was one of the keys to a successful deer hunt, and to me it is patience, and wind direction. You know,
Two most
everything
important factors there are.
everything
No doubt
else.
about it.
You know, your stand placement would be third, but patience is the key. You know, if you're going to get in there and you're going to get with them, you're going to have to stay there.
You do. There's nothing that makes you more successful deer hunting than time in the stand.
Well-
I mean, nothing, no doubt about it. That's 100%.
And fishing.
patience goes way beyond the outdoors and fishing for me.
It does. And you
I
learn
mean,
life
I learn-
lessons about patience.
That helps you along the way.
You do.
It does. It
Well,
really
guys,
does.
we're going to get ready to take another quick break. We'll be right back with some more Southern Woods and Waters.